Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back.
I'm your girl Alex.
And I'm Jas.
And
And we're the Unquiet Bingers.
So, y'all already know we review different shows. And today we will be reviewing Next Gen NYC episode 7. So, let's get into it. So, first, what I wrote down for this episode is Riley and Georgia FaceTime about Georgia sticking up for herself and everybody forgetting that Charlie said that he'll slap the F out of Georgia.
Yeah. So this was if you remember what happened on the last episode, they was at a casino. They was mad that Georgia was mad at Brianna. What's her name? Ariana, sorry. Georgia was mad at Ariana because Ariana was trying to take a picture with Charlie. And they all trying to act all cool with Charlie. Was like, hold on, I thought we ain't like Charlie. Like, he talked all that trash.
Yes, remember, y'all, leading up to Jersey, they were all in the car talking about Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
So, Georgia was confused when everybody was like,
switched up.
Yeah. So, it's like, do y'all like Charlie or not?
Right. Like,
so,
what's it giving?
Yeah, so Georgia, she was in a hotel and Riley was at the house with everybody else, but they had their little FaceTime moment to debrief, basically.
Because Riley was on Georgia's side, like, hold on now. He said he'll slap you. We ain't doing that. We ain't cool like that now. Like, we gotta have, what's up with that? So yeah, no.
It was very strange. Like, are we Charlie's friend or not? And girl, are we forgetting that Charlie said he'll slap the F out of a female? Out of a lady, out of a woman. Insane. Okay, so the next scene, they were talking about Brooks and what's her name? The model? Amira, or something like that.
Or Ava. It's two models. Ava didn't come. Ava. Okay, so
yeah,
okay.
Amira, they were talking about the seafood that they had last night, and Charlie, Brooks is so out of touch with reality. He didn't know how they was catching crabs.
Oh my!
I grew up going to the Jersey Shore. You go tubing, you do water sports, you go crabbing. There's just so much. Yeah.
What's crabbing?
Like, you get crabs.
Like, you pick up crabs?
Oh, like you put a cage in the water.
That's it.
God, she was acting so slow.
Like, yes, we get it. You are privileged, but please.
It's like you ain't never. All the times you been on the internet, you ain't never seen them catch crabs. Just like a little snippet or something. Come on now.
So yeah, I put he's a little mini Peter. He acted like that was so disgusting. It was insane. Okay. And then so the next scene is when everybody basically came out in the house, in the little kitchen area. So everybody that stayed at the house came out and they were talking about what they basically gonna do for the day. And Riley asked if anybody wanted to go to the cabana with her and Georgia. That's where Georgia is staying at, because Georgia was staying in a hotel. Basically, nobody wanted to go. They act like they didn't want to be around Georgia, honestly, in my opinion. So all the other girls, they wanted to go to the beach instead of the cabana.
They flip-flop so bad it don't make no sense. And then this is how you know you need to be around a certain age or a certain maturity level to be around them. Like, these people 25 and younger, mostly. And, like, that is so childish. It's ridiculous. If Georgia got a problem because you supposedly her friend in a way, and you talking to somebody that said they'll slap her and they got real aggressive with her, and now you mad because Georgia mad, that's crazy.
Yeah, I just don't understand these ladies on here. Maybe I would say maybe it's age, but as we already know, age does not change anything. So yeah, it was very strange, and I was already side eyed him like, was it really that deep? Like y'all didn't. It's the way they acted. It's like they all three of the girls high fived. I was like, yeah, that's giving very clicky. But okay, so I think the next scene was when they were discussing. Well, they were in the same area, but they were discussing that Riley was super drunk last night. So they were showing clips of Riley
supposedly hitting somebody, right?
Yeah, they said she was whipping Hudson, which is Ariana's boyfriend. But no, they went to clips of Riley on the ground, but never whipping Hudson. Right.
Yo, I have a funny video of you from last night. I just remember you were whipping Hudson.
Whipping?
Allegedly with his shirt. So right. Blown out of proportion for one. Whipping is crazy. You could have just said you were hitting Hudson with his shirt, girl. You were just all over the place. That's how it should have went.
They trying to make Riley to be the angry, drunk, aggressive black girl. I ain't here for it. Drunk, maybe. I don't know. But aggressive?
Like, all y'all were drunk, so
exactly.
Just keep bringing up the fact that she was drunk is crazy.
All y'all party.
Exactly.
As y'all, I mean, you could do it. Y'all young. But let's not pretend like everybody ain't having a good time and drinking and stuff. That's crazy.
I just didn't like the fact that she was whipping Hudson.
And who said that again? Charlie?
I think Charlie and, was it Gia too? Them two, this episode has really irritated me.
Charlie irritated me the whole season, but you
know. Okay, and then I don't know, some kind of way Riley told Hudson that Charlie said that Ariana was hot, but actually Charlie said way more than that.
Yeah.
So they were trying to make Riley seem like she was being messy. Basically, why would she tell Hudson that? And Hudson's like, yeah, my girl is bad. Honestly, he said he would F your girl. He wanted to sleep with her, basically. So, honestly, Riley didn't tell you everything. But y'all trying to make it seem like Riley is the issue here. Like, she's a super drunk person. And just trying to make it seem like she's the issue.
I don't know what other housewives, children are in New York who is like this, but we need them to be on the show, or Riley move back to Atlanta. One of the other.
Yeah, I want Riley. This set of people they're not for her. They're treating her very beneath them, and I just don't understand how they're very wish-washy. Y'all started off being really, really cool with her, then all of a sudden y'all not.
Right.
Very weird behavior, but we'll get into that a little later. Okay, so everybody went their separate ways. Riley went to the cabana with Georgia, and the other people went to the beach to do something on the water. They was on little boats, and what do they call it?
I don't even know that part.
Or something. But anyways, after the fact, honestly, Georgia and Riley, they were right on the beach. Like, the hotel they were at were right on the beach. So they went down to meet with other people. Riley, of course, she was a little tore up, and she dropped her phone in the water. And okay, I didn't like how everybody was trying to make it seem like, again, Riley was the issue. Charles was like, oh my God, I'm going home. It's not your phone that fell. So why are you catching attitude? It's not that deep for you. Then everybody is getting, oh, she's drunk. She's drunk. Again, y'all, what does that have to do with you? But then Riley offered $1,000 for somebody to jump in and get her phone. And guess who the first one to jump up? Guess who was the first one to jump up for $1,000?
Anyone finds my phone right here, I'll pay you $1,000.
Oh, I'll swim down and grab that for a rack right now.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. Kidding me?
Charlie's taking all this.
She said $1,000, so far be it from me to not jump in a pool of water.
Yeah.
If this dude is diving into the water for $1,000, I know me nor Hudson are getting our money back.
Stupid muddy.
Charlie, he said my dad allowance is running out this month.
But you begging for $1,000.
And then Georgia ain't have on
a top.
top.
Oh, and it was like, oh, why did Georgia walk out in the road? First of all, Riley forgot her bathing suit. She forgot to bring her bathing suit. She didn't have one. So.
But that still don't make us why she had a robe on. Though.
She could have just had a t-shirt on.
Yeah.
But
she could have had on some clothes.
They were trying to.
That was trashy.
They was like, oh, she's naked. Because she was trying to put on the shirt or Charlie's t-shirt to get in the water.
Why didn't she just have on a shirt?
Yeah, I don't know. That was Georgia. You know, Georgia.
She's a little nasty.
A little different. She's a little different, but them two jumped in that water for $1,000. Didn't end up getting the phone. But Riley had a different phone. She had a second phone. It was like, oh, why are you making a big deal if you had a second phone? Because, like, girl, I wanted that one. I wanted that one. And anyways, she ain't make that big of a deal to me. But
she did yell out, if I'll give anyone $1,000 if they jump in the water and get my phone.
And guess what? She had 2 contenders, but they did not get the phone.
No, that phone gone.
Okay. Oh, they did like they were playing whatever. They were drunk playing with the little obstacles in the water.
Oh,
yeah. Riley, she fell 1,000,001 times. That girl just having fun. Love that for her. Okay. Next scene was basically they were about to go out, and guess what? They showed Charlie smoking again, yet again. I was like, oh, this is my before dinner puff smoke or something. I said, yeah, this shocker. This is right up his doggone alley. But anyway, Charlie checked Ava's location. Shocker, she wasn't in the Hamptons like she was saying. She was in Manhattan,
New York.
but she's so booked and busy. She just like, I don't understand. She could have just said, I don't want to go to Jersey for Charlie's birthday. It's
Brooke's birthday.
Oh, why do I keep saying Charlie?
I don't know.
But yeah, she just didn't want to go to Jersey for Brooke's birthday. It's never that deep. Just speak up and say you don't want to go. I don't want to be in a car for 6 hours.
That girl said she got work to do. She came to New York to work, and that's what she gonna do, work.
Well, when they kept bringing up the Dolce & Gabbana little thing that she was at, that little event. Amira said,
she said no.
They offered me to go, but
she said she get enough stuff to decline some things.
Amira said, I'm big dog. I don't, that's nothing. So I said, well, I just want to see, if they have a reunion, I want to know what Ava is going to say about that. Amira said, girl, I'm big dog. That is a little event. I really don't need it. But Ava, event of a lifetime for her.
She said it's important.
Very important. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now this is Brooks's birthday dinner on the beach. So everybody was in attendance, besides Ava, of course. Everybody was in attendance, sitting down, and Georgia gets to yapping about her club idea. Anything to say about her club idea?
I thought it was a cool idea until she started talking about cafeteria food. That's when she lost me. But I was thinking roll bounce, and maybe that's because we grew up in Georgia, and I mean I don't know how to skate, but like skating can be a big thing, especially in Atlanta. And so, we talking about bowling though. But anyways, I thought it was still like a roll bounce type of idea, but except we ain't skating, we bowling.
I thought it was
cool. Drinking, Cause it's like some people, they don't like to go to clubs all the time, but they still want to have somewhere where they could go and chill and not just be like a lounge type situation. So you have an activity where you could do the activity bowl, probably have a little bit of arcade games, not too many, but then you could also dance and have a good time.
Yeah.
And drink.
I thought it was a good idea. Maybe not for New York, but I thought it was a good idea. But she was getting a bit too far. She was going too far with the ideas. Like she said, the cafeteria thing.
Mm-mm.
No, if it's going to be a club, people are going to be drunk. And then you can't have them go and get their food because
no, just have
drunk
the service.
People drop stuff.
Chicken wings, finger food,
just too much.
Just do loungy food.
Yeah,
don't be doing that now. And then I guess her boyfriend, who she doesn't know what he do for a living.
Yeah, Georgia don't know what her man does, but it gives.
I'm gonna tell you this: don't come on these shows
if you're not legit.
And that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what he do, but apparently she doesn't either. So we're gonna cut it there. We don't care. Come on.
Digital footprint is crazy.
But he supposed to be investing in it. And so then she wanted to know everybody's idea. I mean, what their opinion was. In the mirror, she goes and we were thinking she finna give her a good opinion on it. And she started talking about how she was upset that she said that her Ozempic is wearing off.
Yeah. Amira, she was mad about that comment that Georgia had made earlier in the day or the day before or something like that, because they had got burgers delivered, and Georgia's like, we're going out, like,
you don't need to eat right now.
And Georgia made it was a poorly made joke, but she was like, oh, not sure if it went off, and then we was like, no.
But Georgia apologized to her.
Yeah.
When she brought it up. Georgia ain't know she had a problem, so she brought it up.
Yeah.
But that wasn't good enough for Amira, I don't think.
And Georgia tried to switch the subject back to, like,
her idea, because she wanted people
just
advice.
Get off that, like, she probably felt awkward, like, I done hurt this girl's feelings. Let's just try to change the subject, but I don't know. I guess Amira, she still felt some type of way.
So yeah, and then they want to know Riley's opinion. Riley hesitant. She was very hesitant on giving her opinion, but it was like, no, Riley, say what you gotta say. She's like, well, as your friend, I think it's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Oh, freak.
First of all, Riley said what everybody was thinking, because everybody was just side-eyeing, like, they don't want to say nothing.
Amira said she wouldn't go. I think that's what she said. Told her she wouldn't go to it. But Riley said it was terrible. So, and then here's Gia. That was nasty.
Yeah, that was nasty. I mean, she could have said it wasn't a good idea, but I guess they don't like the word terrible. But don't ask for anybody's opinion, and you don't want them to keep it real with you.
Riley apologized nonetheless.
Yes.
But, that wasn't good enough for Gia. Even though Georgia should be the one that has the problem, right? It's Georgia's idea. You more mad than Georgia is.
When you get drunk, you get very
rough,
nasty, and very rough.
Meanwhile, every other scene, Ari, what the frick is her name?
Gia and Ariana.
Oh, every other scene, Gia is yelling at somebody.
Gia is yelling at somebody that has nothing to be concerned with you about. Gia is always pointing, yelling. I think you're very rough and very nasty.
And it's like, if obviously Riley, everybody there is a little tipsy at that moment too. And if Riley at that moment is a little bit intoxicated and you said that to her and she ain't go off on you, she doesn't seem pretty rough to me.
When she's drunk.
Right. So Riley walked off as she should. And if you don't want to be in no situation, you want to get away, you do that.
And Ariana was trying to say, no, like, don't do that, Gia. Like we're all, like,
drinking.
Drunk. Yeah, and we all kind of, like, she was basically like, we all kind of act the same, honestly. Like, they very raw with their opinions. She was like, yeah, Riley, tell it like it is, drunk or not. So yeah, I just don't understand why Gia felt the need to keep using words like rough and nasty. Because if you're so mad about Riley saying Georgia's idea was terrible, why the F do you keep saying she's rough and nasty?
Sound like I'd be scared of her. I'm trying to get on her good side.
It was very weird. Yeah,
Gia's always inserting herself into something that ain't got nothing to do with her.
Yeah, and then after Riley calmed down, her and Shay, or was it?
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, but her and
is it Christian?
But anyway, after Riley calmed down, she came back and apologized to Gia, which I felt like the apology was unnecessary. She didn't do anything wrong, in my opinion. So, what do you think about the apology?
She shouldn't apologize to her.
Period. I think we're all on the same page. Okay, so after the fact, everybody went back inside. It was Georgia, Riley, and Shay in the kitchen just talking. I don't know how they got on the privilege conversation.
Shay said that they were having the whole thing was privilege, like the conversation about like getting a club when you're only like 24. That's a privilege conversation.
Yeah. Georgia didn't really too much like him saying privilege.
Georgia's like, I got this out the mud. Like, she didn't say that, but like that's what it's given. Like, I did this on my own. Like, nobody gave me no handout. Like, but it's like everybody privileged in some kind of way. You privileged. Most people are privileged above someone else. Riley might be privileged above Georgia because Riley grew up with a mother who had a lot of money, who earned money with singing and songwriting, right? Georgia didn't have the same type of lifestyle, so she thinking that y'all can't tell me I'm privileged, but Georgia, you still grew up in a home, and I don't know if you were struggling to eat or not, but nonetheless, I think you grew up better than other people who didn't grow up in a home, right? So I'm privileged in a way because I don't go to bed hungry. Some people do go to bed hungry. Everybody, sometimes you privilege above other people, but it's not. We're not saying that you didn't earn where you are.
Like, and I think that was what Riley was trying to say. Like, nobody said you didn't get out the mud, but privilege in a sense, like we just said, because you're on a TV show.
You're right. And now you got a boyfriend who can invest.
Yes, and like Shay was trying to say, like, you're literally finna open up a club in New York City.
Right. New York.
That's very privileged.
But not saying that you didn't earn it.
Right.
Because we see you be working. We see it on the show.
Right.
And Shay started that whole conversation, then he leaves.
And then, yes, he walks out mid-conversation because it's just too much for him.
Yeah.
And he started it.
Yeah. And so, Riley at one point asked Georgia, "Are you dumb?" And Georgia, "Don't call me dumb. I'm not saying you are. I'm asking."
Like, I'm asking you, are you? Because you're missing
the point.
You're purposely missing the point.
And then Ariana come down trying to get her too. So see, this is the problem. This is the problem right here. Everybody inserting themselves into other people's arguments and issues. Stick to your lane. If somebody asks you your opinion about it, give it. This is where the confusion comes in, especially if you're supposed to be friends with Riley.
And then Ariana, you coming in at the tail end conversation.
Don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
She know about as much as we know, probably.
Exactly. Probably less. Because she was in the room drunk.
Right. Everybody been drinking, so yeah. I think that's kind of how it ended, right?
Yeah. Then Ariana was hugging Georgia. Why ain't you? Okay.
There's back to the flip-flopping thing.
Yeah.
But this has to be expected because these are
younger people.
Yeah. So.
But I can't wait to see what next episode brings. This episode really irritated me. I'm leaning towards I don't like Gia. At this point, I don't like how everyone is treating Riley. They already tried to make it seem like she was the big bad wolf. Charlie tried it. Now everybody else is trying it. I don't know what everybody's issue is. I don't like it, Riley. I hope they give Riley a spinoff maybe her with her real friends, because this set of friends not working. Set of friends. But yeah, can't wait for the next episode. Riley should have got a name behind, because honestly, she didn't give them enough.
Yeah, and I don't like. Same with feeling how I don't like the way they treating Riley. I don't think it's right. I think it's stupid. And the next episode, I think it's the season finale, and that's gonna piss me off even more because I saw a sneak peek that Bravo posted, and I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it at all. I think they really trying Riley, and she crying not to. She is crying to hold her back from going off on them like she really should be doing.
Cause girl, in my opinion, you will not look like a villain to me. Girl, go off on them today.
Don't do it. That's what they want you to do.
I say go off. Cause it ain't. I don't feel like it's not good to hold it in. Cause you trying to like compose yourself. Tell them off today. It ain't gotta be on camera. It could be off camera, but tell them off. Cause they wrong. Anyway, Public Enemy, probably for them, but for me, we stand over here. I like her. I like Riley.
Yep. Yeah, we like Riley.
But anyway, that's it. Let us know other TV shows that you want us to review. But I'm Alex.
And I'm Jas.
And we're the
Unquiet Bingers.